there are also no correct maps. Yeah, there's no such thing as a correct map. All maps of the world rely on distortion in order to project a 3D surface onto a 2D plane. All of them lie in some way or another, you know? And none of them is right or wrong. There's no such thing as right or wrong, you know? They're only defined by usefulness. Can we watch the Mapmen video? I want you guys to understand why every world map is wrong. These guys are great, okay?
Today, we'll be asking, is the world definitely round?
Yes.
Welcome to Mapmen.
We're the men.
And here's the map.
Mapmen, Mapmen, Mapmen.
Here at Mapmen, we love a good globe.
Because it's a map, but also a toy.
But globes aren't very convenient because they're bulky and difficult to carry around.
Unless your friends attach one to your head for your stag do and make you wear it all around Bristol.
So, if you want the world in a book, or a poster, or a shower curtain, that globe is going to have to be flattened. But it's a notoriously challenging task.
The best way to demonstrate the difficulty of displaying the curved Earth on a flat map is to take an easy peel orange, and you'll find that even with a rolling pin, you just can't make the damn thing flat. Stupid orange, stop being round, start being flat. But you can make juice.
The only exception is the map produced by the Flat Earth Society, because apparently this is a real bird's eye view of the world. Antarctica conveniently encircles the Earth to stop the water falling off.
So because flat earthers don't believe in the globe, they're not actually distorting it, but they are distorting the minds of vulnerable loners scouring the internet for answers in an increasingly incomprehensible world.
Meanwhile, us gullible round Earth believers have a dilemma. You can't flatten a round thing without ruining it. You either have to stretch bits, squash bits, or slice bits. But a clever solution came along in 1569 from a Belgian man...
Flemish. Belgium wasn't a thing.
Flemish man called Gerard Mercator.
This is my Mercator costume.
Yeah, Mercator was a globe maker who loved cricket and stag doos. His ingenious solution was to imagine the Earth like a balloon covered in ink, and then imagine the balloon in a big cardboard tube, and then imagine inflating the balloon inside the tube, and then unfolding the big cardboard tube and looking at the results.
God, that sounds so dumb.
This was
It doesn't matter to you since you don't want these categories to exist in the first place, which is fair. Would you admit that for a person who does want categories of man/woman, that a self-referencing definition would be useless? I legitimately think, first of all, I don't think my definition is self-referencing at all. But even if you were to do something completely like self-contained and self-referencing, I don't think there's any harm there. Legit. Like I can point to the harm of not counting trans women as women very evidently, like very, very pointedly, like very clear my throat. My throat sounds normal. Wait, what's wrong with my voice? Wait, what's wrong with my voice? Hello? I sound mucusy? Oh. Okay, that's weird. Like, okay, there? Did that fix it? Is it fine? Okay. Weird. All right, okay. Anyway, a definition. Your mic seems like the issue? Is it because of my AC hitting the microphone? Is this fine? Can I talk now? Is it okay? Okay, whatever. Anyway, even if my definition was perfectly self-referencing, I still don't think there would be any harm whatsoever if it was applied and broadly accepted. But you can point to the harm being done to trans people, like, very evidently by not treating them as the gender they identify as, you know? Like, when it comes to the harm done to them, it's, like, so obvious. But it's like, what harm is done? You know, like, I can never get an answer to this, you know? What harm is done? Wait, there's still an issue with my voice? Okay, just
impressive
watch.
for a man who'd never travelled more than 200 kilometres from where he was born, and especially impressive as they hadn't even invented balloons or big cardboard tubes, or Belgium.
Mercator's projection became so successful it stood the test a very, very long time, and earned its status as the official, definitive flat map of the world. Maps using the Mercator projection have been used extensively in schools, TV weather maps, bad tattoos. It's even used by Apple Maps.
So it's great. The end.
Whoa, hold your onions, Sonny Jim, my lad, my boy. The Mercator projection is not without its problems. When you inflate a balloon in a tube, the top of the balloon has to stretch to touch the sides. As a result, countries near the poles look bigger.
This has the naughty effect of making Greenland look about the same size as all of Africa, when in real life it's about the size of Greenland.
As well as being inaccurate, more worryingly, it's a bit racist. It's well known that the Mercator projection was designed to make the colonial powers of Northern Europe look bigger and make Africa look smaller.
Well, that's wrongly well known. The Mercator projection had nothing to do with racism and everything to do with navigation.
Before Mercator, all maps had a problem. If you were a sailor and tried following a straight line on the map, the curvature of the Earth meant you gradually drift off course. But with the
Vaush, do you not see any problem with making unsound arguments make humans happier? When we come to defining things, making humans happier is literally the only thing that matters. We're serving human utility. But it's not about unsound argument. Defining something isn't an unsound argument. It's not an unsound argument to define something. That's not how that works. Like I said, a definition can't be wrong. It can only be useful or not useful, or contradictory to another definition. But at the end of the day, what we say is wrong there has to do with, like, our relative perception of value. People think there's an objective truth that is intrinsically valuable. I'm not even being, like, epistemically anti-realist here. I will fully acknowledge, you know, like, whatever, external reality, this many protons, neutrons. We're not even talking about that. We're just talking about definitions here, which we create. You don't find definitions out in the world, you create them.
The Mercator projection, a straight line on the map was the same as a straight line on the sea, as long as your compass wasn't broken.
Okay, I hereby concede that the Mercator projection is not racist on purpose, but it was still a problem that needed solving.
So, in the 1970s, a German man called Arno Peters tried to make a better map.
Why is this my Arno Peters costume?
Revenge.
Oh. The Peters projection sacrifices accuracy of shape in favour of accuracy of scale. The polar regions are squished, and the bits near the equator are stretched,
God,
fixing the
Africa's
Greenland
big.
problem and making Russia look far less intimidating. It's a great map.
It's a terrible map.
Why?
First of all, Arno is a stupid name. Secondly, he wasn't a map maker, he was a publicist who copied the work of James Gall, work which was so abundantly terrible it should never have been copied in the first place. Look at the shape of Africa. It's awful.
Can I say something controversial?
Go on.
So what? Ask yourself, what is the point of a map on a classroom wall? Is it to teach children how to navigate the ocean in a boat? No, it's so they can understand the world around them.
If there's no wrong way to organize the periodic table, is there anything wrong when people force others to believe in them? First of all, there's no such thing as forcing others to believe. People make arguments and you agree with them or you don't. I don't know why people in my chat are adopting this inherently reactionary framing. The entire history of humanity is people forcing you to believe things by making arguments in favor of one thing or another. Second of all, let's finish this. Believe in the periodic table, only a few will believe? Don't the majority of Americans believe in, like, the trans women or whatever? Or, like, pretty close to a majority? Like, a lot of people? What are you talking about? What are you asking right now, is it a problem to make an argument that people disagree with? Is that what I'm reading from this message right now?
And understanding something like Africa is huge is pretty important.
I think it's important that Africa doesn't look like a sad piece of melted cheese.
Well, ultimately, there is no right answer.
Except mine.
Because every flat map of a round world is necessarily wrong. But loads of mapmakers have tried to come up with their own solutions over the years.
And here are a few of our favourite attempts.
Ugh. Oh, that's clever.
No.
Ooh, pointy.
Not bad, but quite bad.
Nope.
So it looks like the only way round the pesky projection problem is to join the Flat Earth Society. Jay, will you do the honours?
Gladly.
Come on, be flat, you stupid round thing! Be flat, flatten! Why aren't you flat, you stupid big round thing? I hate
I really like these guys. Even their ad rolls are funny.
my job, I hate my life, I want to get out of here. I wish that I could learn the skills to start a new career.
You can, you know, I tell you how. You go to Skillshare.com where you can learn a lesson or two.
Such as what?
Well, editing skills, graphic design, how to create fantastic apps, music production, leadership skills,
They
digital
switch the voices,
illustrated
yeah.
maps.
But how can I afford it? All those classes sound so dear.
No, they're not. It's just $10 a month to sign up for a year.
Wow!
Skillshare,
More than 28,000 courses. Skillshare!
one of my favourite web resources. By the way, they've got a very special offer for you.
You simply go to school.sh/mapmen2.
And you'll get Skillshare free for 2 months, and guess what else will happen?
The more of you sign up, the bigger the fee they pay to map men.
Skillshare! Click on the link that's down this way. Skillshare!
I'm going to quit my job today. I'm off to start a brand new life, and Skillshare is my chance.
Not so fast, you've got to give your notice in 4 months in advance.
No.
I love them. They're so good. They're so good. Anyway, hopefully this video solved the gender debate or something. I forget why we watched this. They're just some goofy dudes. Let's just watch some more Mapman. No. When I say that unsound arguments, I mean you said they wouldn't care about circular. I don't know why you're talking about circular arguments when I haven't provided a circular argument. I have no idea what this... I swear to God, teaching mediocre people online what philosophy terms are has been the greatest mistake humanity's ever made. Holy shit. It has led to an exponential increase in the number of people making bad arguments using larger words. I swear to God. Listen, go out to fucking Bristol, go to some goddamn Northern English province where everyone speaks in an incomprehensible accent and ask them about gender issues, and I swear to God, you're going to get as much coherence as your average fucking philosophy bro online. And you did it in a funny accent, too. Sorry, I kind of blew up on that guy. I love you. Whoever that was. Just looked at British people, so I had some anger to vent. Yeah, we create the world around us with our language.